where did you hear the first time about Passive House, and how did you end up doing the Passive House designer course?
Yeah, so it actually took me a long time to get to the course. I first heard of it back in the UK 15, 16 years ago when I started using the wood fibre, because at the time, the only company in the UK that were doing the wood fibre was actually turned out to be a personal friend of mine that we'd not seen each other for ages, and we got in touch, and he was like, oh, what are you up to? I was like, oh, I've come across this wood fibre board, and he's like, no way, I'm the director of that company. I was like, what? So that kind of led on to this whole connection where the Passive House stuff started to come in, and we started doing a lot of that with the buildings we were doing, prefab timber frame stuff with the company there that I had, and I knew at some point I'd like to get the qualification, but just, you know what it's like, you're busy working, just never have the time. And then with Life Panels, because I'd spent a lot of time creating educational material and trying to break down to just one-page documents, mostly for thinking about not just the builders on site, but people who, we don't have time to read things, we want a quick visual, or, you know, you're on site, oh, what was that about air tightness again? So I put all this stuff together to try and introduce, just very simply, an intro to these kind of things. And then at that point I thought, right, come on. So that was when I locked in with you guys and committed to doing the qualification and just learning more, because obviously there's so much to take in. It's great to do it.
So would you have liked to do the course earlier? Was it like helpful for you as a business of understanding?
Yeah, I think there's always value, isn't there, in I suppose going through life, learning as much as you can, and then you kind of do more formal. That's the way my kind of journey's been, and I think that's helped me understand better the course. If I'd like when I did my apprenticeship in the UK, I was 22 when I started that, and if I'd have done that when I was 16 years old, I may not have been as focused and I wouldn't have learned as much. So I think as I've got older, things have happened at the right time, and so I feel like the way my brain works and the way that the company's set up, it was frustrating. It couldn't have been earlier, because who knows where you'd be, but actually there's a great value in where I'm at right now, and the stuff that I knew has only got deeper as a result. So